here on the right. Okay, I can see him now.
Yeah. And we are
So
at officially live now.
okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Wait a few seconds, see a few people come in, so I can introduce you. But while we waiting, I just want to say shout out to Day Day, aka Lil Wayne. Bruh, she just made a whole step video to my verse in this song with my homie Big Meal, bro.
Oh,
Beyonce
you
birthday.
gotta post it. You gotta put it somewhere so we can
Bruh, she
see
done already
it.
put it up. I just watched
I
it
she
and it
did.
made, yeah, bro, that shit just made my heart smile for real. Like my
I
heart
know that's
swallowed. I ain't gonna lie.
dope. That's
And she
dope.
fuck it up because she do this spin thing like, call it off work 'cause this your birthday.
You put on Facebook already?
Huh?
Send it to me so I can share it. Send it
Bro, I got you,
everywhere.
bro. I got
Instagram,
you.
Snapchat,
I'm
TikTok.
telling I'm telling you, bro. This about to be the birthday song of the year. Hey
I'm with it.
VV. Hey Aunt V. That's the one you opened
I
the cap for.
see. Look, I got a lighter with me right now, but bring y'all bottles.
What?
Bring your bottle. But now I got lighter in the house. It just ain't where I'm at right now.
Oh, okay,
So
okay.
bring y'all bottles to the
To the
Saturday.
Saturday? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
definitely
bring 'em
bringing
on
my bottle,
Saturday.
man.
So even if it's just a little root beer or something, one of them
She ain't
glass.
even she didn't even introduce herself first, even get to know your name. You soon as you walk down, she said, "Can you open
You
this
open the
for
bottle
me?"
for me.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Hey,
You like, well, yeah, that's what I'm known for.
that's what I do. And the bottle opener, man. That's how you get down. If you need your bottle opener, you just call me. I'll come run
Right.
it.
So
Where's
man,
where's Chef at? He come run it.
now we're Jeff at pop. Like he said, I can do it with a lighter. I'll do what you need me to do it with.
Off the table, my feet, the
Right. You don't gotta come
glasses.
out that table. That was crazy, bro. But we gotta talk about this life insurance event you got going on Saturday.
Man,
So could you fill us in on it?
I'm so excited for first. It's Life Insurance Awareness Month, so it's a life insurance awareness brunch for Life Insurance Awareness Month. So we want to bring everybody down. They can come eat good. We got a good chicken and waffles. My cousin's a beast in the kitchen. She in the kitchen right now, already making
Go
some.
watch that video.
Yeah, go please watch the
Go watch
video.
that
You're gonna be
video.
really hungry after you get done watching the video. And
Yeah.
she actually in the kitchen right now making some cupcakes, some caramel cupcakes, and some. She crazy in the kitchen. She need to open a restaurant. And then we
Yeah.
got we got Shanice. She gonna make the Oreo cake. I love Oreo cake. That Oreo cake
Yeah.
is banging. I never had nothing like that before in my life. And then the man banana pudding cookies too.
Yeah. Now
What
see, I
I
ain't
never
never
had,
had
yeah,
them.
I ain't never had that on the video. I
They
was like,
sound crazy.
I love banana pudding. I love cookies. So you put them together. It
Yeah,
got to be
right.
like together. You heard?
You probably ain't gonna share none after you get one. You probably be like, yeah, they probably don't
Probably
even
look,
need
look,
these.
look. I know y'all came here for this, but look, this
Right. I'm gonna go ahead and take this to the car looking.
we ran out real quicker than I thought. Shanice, you should have made some. Nah.
Right. I need the
Yeah, then
recipe now.
yeah, and I told you she making the Bria tacos too. So if anybody want to come on tomorrow, hit me up. Or her name Jasmine Shoecraft. So you want to hit her up on Facebook, she'll make you a plate. So
What
we
time
got
she gonna start doing that tomorrow?
man, I think she's starting in the morning. So she already prepping the meat and everything tonight. So she'll be you can
Oh
hit her up all
yeah.
day tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, they say it's a long process with that shit. Have she
Yeah,
done
yeah.
any festivals?
She need to. I be telling her.
It's a girl that kind of resemble your cousin that I done seen that and that she was making them burrito tacos and stuff.
Mm-mm. Yeah, she don't even live here. She live in Vegas.
Oh shit, what is
Yeah,
she doing here? Supporting
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Coming to the event?
She in the business too. So she,
Oh, for real?
she used to live here.
Oh, okay. Dang,
Yeah,
how that
she
life in Vegas?
yeah, it's nice out there, and she she used to it, so it ain't really like crazy. But every time I go out there, I got she show me a good time every time I go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's up.
she told me she already had one for she made the burrito tacos on Tuesday. Said they sold out. So
Oh yeah, so y'all know they
yeah,
smacking.
yeah,
Is she gonna have only beef or she gonna have beef and chicken?
just beef.
Just beef. That's cool.
Yeah, we might have to get her on the chicken next time though when she come back.
Yeah, definitely get her on both of them. So I
Yep,
want to ask you, man, like so you're into life insurance, right?
yep.
So what got you in that?
Man, this what got me into this was it was crazy because I wasn't even like I never would have thought this is something I'll be doing or something I have a passion for. Really, it just hit me out the blue. Like I was praying for something, and then my coworker told me about this, and then it was like first it was of course I want to make some more money, so I
Mm,
went to the presentation or whatever, and he said like you gonna let I got kids, how much I love my kids. I know everybody know that, see it on Facebook and everything, but when he
yeah,
was like, you gonna let your job tell you how much you can see your kids, that's what sold me right there. But
yeah,
then that's what got me interested into it. And then once I started learning about how it really works and really like digging deep into it and seeing how really like it can affect so many generations to come, and how you can use it while you're alive, and how you can like be your own bank, and all the tax-free benefits you get, and how the government
yeah,
can't touch your money and all this kind of stuff that come with it. I'm like, we should all know about this, especially our
right,
community, because you already know 9 times, other communities already know about it, and they
yeah,
using it, and they taking advantage of it, and they making sure that they kids know about it, and their kids know about it. This stuff we
yeah.
don't never talk about.
I was gonna ask you, like, was that something that you used to talk about in your household, or was that brought up, when you was young?
Not too much. When my aunt passed away, it was something when we I had learned about it then. Because that's actually my cousin who's here. That was her mom, and
Sorry to
she
hear
ended
that.
up. So that's like the only time I really knew about it. So then, like, I
Right.
mean, now that I know more about it, my parents had like a policy on me and my brother for like 15 or something like that. But that's really the only time we really ever talked about it was that moment, and then when we got older,
Hmm.
after I already been into it, like when I lost my grandma's, then it came up again. But besides that, that was the only time we ever really talked about
Yeah, and that's how it is. Cause I wasn't really brought up on life insurance neither, and then hearing all that you can do with life insurance, and you definitely need it.
it.
This is definitely something that everybody need. So you can
Everybody.
pass it down to generations, and so you can take that pain and hurt, off your family when you gone. Cause like, what's the average price of a burial funeral?
10,000, 12,000, something ridiculous. Especially
And
now, inflation. Because the last time we talked
yeah,
about
it's
it, probably
probably
done
about
went up. Yeah,
20,000.
15, 20, yeah.
Right.
Matter of fact, it's about 20 because I got a coworker. He was going through the same thing where they didn't have life insurance, and it was for his his wife's mom, and they had to pay like 20 something for her funeral out of pocket. So that's why you need life insurance, because they had to scramble around and couldn't even properly grieve because you had to hit your savings or something like that,
Yeah.
or why hit your savings when you can have life
Do
insurance
it from
already?
your life insurance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I was gonna say how long? Because how long do they keep a body? If you can't keep it for that long, can they? They ain't gonna let you make payments.
they ain't gonna let
You
you
can't
make
put you
money.
can't put the
Like you
funeral
better
on layaway.
you can't
You
put
put
it
it.
on there where you be like, look, you got to come back. This body, we
Yeah,
about
you
to
gonna have to pay this right here, or we throw it straight in the fire. That's so messed up, but it's that's what they do, bro.
go straight to
So
fire.
messed up. So I want to know: can you be too old to get life insurance?
You can't be too old, but when you get older, it get really expensive. So it's like that's why it's so important to get it while we're young. For one, most of the time we in good health. So that's the
Right.
perfect time to get it. You young, you in good health, life insurance is gonna be cheap. Really, really cheap. But when you get old, now you getting older, now you done had some ailments, maybe that you might be good from, but then it's still in your record. So then you got to go to some extra hoops to jump through. And then if you older, it's gonna be crazy expensive. The older you get, especially when you're in 60s and 70s, you can get it, but it's gonna be expensive, and you're not gonna get much. Not even enough to bury you, really,
That's
unless you wanna.
and that's probably because they think you're not gonna pay it off.
Exactly. They think you're gonna die too soon. They say,
Yeah,
get
they
that.
because they automatically give you this money.
If
Is
you
this like
pass
an
away, yeah,
automatic?
yeah. It's like as long it's like a couple things you can't do. As long as you like not hang gliding, or what I'm saying, like you don't drive airplanes for fun, what I'm saying, that type of stuff, you won't get no policy for it. But if you just die from natural stuff, you can get a policy. So just a couple things that you know if you're not hazardous, like I said, like not trying to skydive or nothing like that, as long as you just
Yeah.
it's a normal death, then you automatically gonna get it.
Yeah. So they want their money. So if you 75, they like you should have got that.
You should have
You
got.
should have been got that.
What do
They
you put
like,
in
bro, I
your
don't know what
phone?
to tell you. Like, but I hop on Facebook, nigga. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do, because then they gonna be telling them GoFundMe's and everything, and like we ain't
Right.
trying to do none of that, man.
Yeah, man, it's much better. And also, you can also make money while you're alive off life insurance, right?
Oh yeah, for sure,
So,
for
so
sure.
how you go about that? Like, how you do that?
So so you can certain policies gain cash value. So all permanent policies gain cash value.
You
So
said, oh, which ones?
all permanent policies.
Okay.
Yeah. So the index universal life is my favorite one because that's the one that it puts your money. It's tied to the market, so you can gain 6 to 10% on your money every year, and it's compound interest. So you paying your policy, and part of that money going from your policy is going to the cash value. So you sitting in there forgetting, and your money's growing for you in your sleep. And then if
And
you,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
nah,
interrupt
you
you.
good.
But for those who may not know what compound interest is, can you explain what it is?
So it's like if you gain 2%, that 2% will gain another 2%. So that makes it 4%. So that 4% to gain another 2%, that makes it's times two. So that 4 times 2 will make it 8. That 8 times 2 will make it 16. So that's how the compound interest go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah.
That's
So
what's up.
it's crazy. Yeah, the power compound interest is crazy.
Yeah, because a lot of people didn't know that they could pull from life insurance. Because like a guy was telling me one time, because we were just talking about business, and he was like, "Get you a $500,000 life insurance policy and pay it on time for a year." I forgot how much he said you can pull out, but it's like it was like 200,000 or something like that.
So it depends on how much you putting in there too. So it depends how much money you putting in there. If you're trying to pull out, he said 200,000. That's kind of I have to look that up, but
Look,
it just definitely depend on how much you putting in there.
I really can't remember exactly what he said, but it was something around some big numbers. He was like, you put maybe he said 50 and you get like 200. It was something I couldn't exactly remember. It was a little while ago because he was telling me that's how he got his bar. He
Okay.
paid like 100 or something for like a year straight or something like that.
Yeah, you can do it like that too. And then some people, you can like say if you want to take a loan out from the bank and then put that money into the policy. Like so, you can take a loan from the bank. Like say you want to take like 20 or 30,000 out,
Mm-hmm.
put that money into the policy, then you take that money from the policy back out and pay the bank off. So then you don't have to worry about the extra interest and all that kind of stuff. And now you have your money in your policy still growing because the money that you take out that policy, you're not really taking out the policy. It's just the life insurance companies giving you that money as like a collateral. And so if you keep on paying it, then that money that you have in there is still growing. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but
Yeah,
that's really how it works. Like it's like you got your 30,000 over there that you put into the policy, and you want to call them and say I want to take that 30 back out, but you're really not taking it back out. They giving you a 30 as collateral because they assume you're gonna pay it back. So that money is still in there growing. It's not like it's like you didn't even touch it. It's like you're not really even touching it. It's crazy how. But I can't. That's the type of stuff that I'm gonna have to sit down with somebody and really explain. Like I ain't gonna be able to like
yeah,
explain
it
all
ain't going. You can't learn it in one day.
right,
You really
especially
got
in
to
like
sit
a
down and
50-second
yeah.
explanation.
Now,
But that's
the event that you having on Saturday, like, what will y'all be going over as far as the life insurance?
now we're going over all different types from the term to the whole life to the index universal life, how all of them work. We're gonna go over what could work best for certain situation because it's not a one size fits all with this. It's really like catered to each person. So that's why you really want to get to know the person and you really want to get to know what their goals are for with life insurance. So we want to explain each type and then show them how it could work for certain situations, how it could work for each person. Show them, like I said, like the stuff we talking about. They want to use it for investment. If they just want to use it to cover their assets while they're young, if you got a house and a car, and you got a 30-year mortgage, you might just get a 30-year term to cover the mortgage because you can get a lot of term for a little bit of money. So that's why
I
a lot
need
of
to
people
be
get term.
taking notes. Where's my pencil and paper at? I got my questions up on the phone, but it's like I need to be jotting this down. It's time to get rich. Like you say, good morning millionaires every day.
Yeah, I love it, man. You
Got
gotta
that
skip.
millionaire mindset.
You gotta speak it too. If you can see it, it's yours. You just gotta speak it and believe it. You already know how we get down because we gonna
Yeah,
get you
facts. And
coming.
I want to know, like, could you explain the difference between term and whole life?
So like I was saying, like term is just it's temporary. So temporary coverage lasts up to like 30 years. And
Mm.
that means you paid on it for 30 years. And if you live longer than 30 years, then that policy will expire. But if you
You don't
got
get no money.
you don't get no money. They have
What?
one called yeah, I know that's crazy, ain't it? I mean, but that's
What?
why it's so
Wait.
cheap. That's why it's so cheap though. You can get a whole lot of coverage for a little bit of money, and that's why it's so cheap because most likely you're gonna outlive it.
Outlive it. Outlive time. That's messed up,
Yeah,
bro.
most likely you'll outlive it. So
That's
yeah, that's why they do that one. So the whole life costs more, but it costs more because you're going to guarantee to get that money because as long as you pay your premiums, the life insurance company is going to guarantee to pay you when you pass away or pay your family when you pass away.
yeah. Now,
So that's
Rochelle wants to know where is the best insurance company to go to get life insurance.
well, of course, I'm gonna I sell life insurance, so I'm gonna say
Period.
you know
I was gonna say, nigga, you better not say nobody else. Like it's me.
but look, the good thing about what I do is I'm an independent agent, so I market for quite a few different carriers. So I can do National Life Group, I can do Foresters, I can do AIG, I can do Mutual of Omaha. We got this company called American National, Fidelity and Guarantee. Like I can go down the list on ones that I can market for you for. So it's all about we can sit down and figure out what's best for you and what you want to do with it, and then we can figure it out. That's why I love what I do because I'm not tied to any certain life insurance company. I'm independent, so I can
Yeah.
rock with whoever I want to. So I can get you the
And,
best race that I can.
and I want to know, is it true? Can anybody get life insurance put out on you?
Not anybody. It has to be someone that's like how can I say, like an insurable interest, I guess. So like something like if their death was literally going to affect you, like maybe like a business partner, of course, husband and wife, family members is cool. Any family member, because you just never know, like if you could have been being
But
raised by your cousin or something like that.
but what if they trying to take you out the game though? So you mean to tell me just because they family they can put me on some life
Well,
insurance, but
they still
y'all
gotta
don't know
have
how.
you. You gotta sign off. You gotta sign off on it though. Like the person you getting life insurance on has to know you getting it. That you just can't unless it's kids. You know what I'm saying? But they still gotta know you getting
Oh,
it.
okay. I thought you could just be like, "Hey, yo, I'm about to put some life insurance out on Jeff." Like, just I'm his cousin, so you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and
Um,
run that.
now
And
in
then
certain
trip you
cases you
down the
gotta know.
steps.
You said what?
I said, and then trip you down the steps right after I get them.
Yeah, right. Push you on
Like,
the train. You used to push you out on traffic.
right? You feel me? Like, all right,
Hey, let's
nigga.
go for a walk real quick, cuz. Oh,
Right, I back up and let you go.
right. Hey, look over
That's
there.
dirty. Right. That's dirty.
That people be doing that, but that that's had happened before. That's why they put
Right.
a little bit of rules on them. But of course, if like a husband and wife, I mean, for the most part, you would think that your wife or your husband ain't trying to take each other out. But then again, you never know.
You
That's
never know, man.
the life insurance company gonna look at that and be like, well, y'all married, so 9 times out of 10, they're gonna take that.
That's so messed up because I was about to say that's how they portray it, like in like TV shows and movies and stuff like that. When your spouse start talking about life insurance, you better
Do
run,
not.
sucker.
You better watch your food. Don't let her cook for you no more. Don't
Right?
make no
Don't eat none of the
drinks.
food. Don't do nothing.
Don't let her roll up for you or nothing. I don't know what y'all be doing, but don't let her touch the blood or nothing
Don't
either.
right. Don't let her touch. Don't let her open nothing, bro. So she also wants to know what's the contact number or information so she can reach out.
Uh,
Okay, making connections on this month.
yeah, she can call me. My number is 937-672-6229. You can reach me there. I got I'm all over Facebook. I'm Jeffrey Nichols on Facebook, Instagram, IG. I mean, of course, I just said IG, but Snapchat. I'm everywhere. You just search my name. But then if you just want to inbox me or text me, and then like I said, my number is 937-672-6229. And then my email is Jeff Nichols, NICHOLS PHP at yahoo.com.
Hey yo,
Anyway,
bro. Did you see that she just said? Can you see the comments?
hold on, wait. What did she say? She just said it to my husband. What did he
We
say?
see you on the news. I'm like, look,
Right.
you heard it first on the Talk podcast.
Look, take this screenshot.
What's your husband's name so I can be sure? Because you said I just took him out. How did you take it to him? Like, hubby, I think it's time. Like, we get them life insurance.
Yeah.
Like,
When we want to do it for it's too late.
right
Then
before it's too
then
late.
it's too
You
late.
better go. You done had COVID twice now. Come on, you gotta go get these
Right, we gotta get
insurance.
you taken care of.
Right, gotta get it.
You never know what's gonna happen.
But now I know we laughing, but on a serious note, man, this is really something everybody needs because everybody does, have to pass on. So it's like, for your family's sake, for your sake, so they ain't trying to scramble, they already trying to be sad. Then they gotta worry about your expenses, your kids, stuff like that. Man,
Mhm.
life insurance for real.
Yeah,
You
it's a
got you got another one down there. Can you see him?
yeah. What's the plan called when they claim you can cash in after some time? That's any of the permanent policies you can use some of that cash. They all grow cash value. Now it just depends on how fast they grow cash value. So the index universal life is my favorite because it's meant for the to build cash value more than anything else. So I like to tell people like max fund that policy, and that means you already pay for the price of insurance, but you also pay extra to cover all the costs of insurance, and then you add into your cash value. So the rest of that money that you paying extra is going straight into to the market, so it's gaining interest. So that's the one that builds cash the fastest. It's not actually in the market, but it mirrors the market. So if the market does good, you getting like I said, on average between 6 to 10%, 12 on some good years. But then the bad years, you don't lose no money. So that's why I love that one the most because that's
And
when
what
one
you said that one was again?
it's called the Index Universal Life. You might see it everywhere. It's like IUL, but
Okay, yeah.
it's meant to max fund. It's meant for you to put more money into it, not just for life insurance. It's good, but you want to get it properly structured for that one.
Now how like it's okay, so when would they want to pull money out? And hey, Nisi Pooh, thank you for asking that question. That was great.
I like
Um, like how long should they wait before they pull out to get, what I'm saying, a nice chunk?
also it all depends on how much you put in. You could pay it all off. Like if you could pay all your policy off at once, and then that you can borrow from it right back, or depending how much you put in each year, each month, you can always put more into it. Depending on your financial situation, you might have had a good month. You want to put an extra $300-400 in your policy, and then after a while, it'll build up. So sometimes it take a couple years. It could take 5, just depending on how much you put in there. It could take 10, but it's really meant for the long, for the most part for the long game, so you can like 10 years from now, you might have 10,000 saved up. But the good thing about that is you ain't even worried about it. You ain't gotta look in there and check on it and see if you need to switch where you want to invest that or anything like that. It's just gonna go up the S&P 500 and then do how the market does each year.
You know your stuff. Look, she just said he know what he talking about. You know your
You do my
stuff, bro.
homework. You do
You
my homework.
you right on point with it, bro. This is meant for you, man. Like for real. Sounds
She said you spoke
sounds
so much,
something
you
I
need to
need to
get it.
invest. Yes, you definitely need to invest. Life insurance. If you This is how the rich get rich. Now, who are some big time businesses that maybe opened up their business off life insurance that you know of?
Woo. Well, first, what kind of mine first is that's how No Limit got started. Master P, his grandpa had a policy.
Yep.
So if his grandpa never had that policy, then we didn't have no makeup say or nothing. I know how you gotta have makeup say you hear me?
No rap snacks, no P Miller shoes,
None
no
of that,
he got everything. No movies, no no group of rappers from New Orleans.
man.
Like,
Right. No Silver Shocker, no mystical, none of
right,
that.
you feel me?
Man.
No
No
noodle.
see
What are he?
murder. What?
Bro, what else do he got, bro? This man,
I'm
bro,
telling
that
you,
is the man with the plan.
for
He got
sure,
his
man.
hands in everything, bro.
It all started from life insurance, man.
All started from life
All started.
insurance.
And then you got JC Penney. they was able to. And this the crazy part about this one is this was in 1929 in the Great Depression. So when everything else was failing financially, life insurance was not. And he used his life insurance policy to bounce back from the Great Depression, 1929. It's almost 100 years, and we didn't know none of this stuff. That is
Right. It's
crazy.
like you stop. It's like at a point in time they just stop talking about life insurance. Cause I, man,
It's
you
crazy.
see the commercial when you were younger, but you never, heard the in some households, because some households may have talked about it, the importance for real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey,
Exactly.
I'll pay it off. I'll figure it out. They
You
already had, or the grandparents already had their stuff set to where they didn't explain it to like the grandkids and stuff like that. It was just,
mhm.
they may have passed and everything was, handled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's crazy. My grandpa sold life insurance, and we didn't know nothing. Like we didn't. The only time the crazy part about that was I didn't know he sold life insurance until I started selling life insurance. They said, "Oh yeah, your grandpa used to do that." Like that's crazy, dude. Even know he
That's
sold it.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, and it's like, did he have a policy? I don't. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Darian said, "Will health issues make it difficult to get a life insurance policy?"
Depends on the health issues, but it will play a part, and you might have to do some extra, go through some extra hoops, sign, do some more paperwork, prove that still in good condition and stuff like that. So health conditions will hinder you. Now, there's certain type of policies that you might be able to get, like for instance, like the ones for like older people. What's it called? Final expense. You guarantee to get the final expense no matter what your issues are, but it's just so expensive, and that's why it's so expensive. And it's meant for people only 55 and up. So you got them type of policies that don't care about your health condition, but that's why it's so expensive.
Egg, man. Oh, thank you, Nixie Pooh. Yeah, we got to get this information out here, man. Our people need to know. They need to know about their life insurance. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, from 55, so it, no matter what it is, they get a final expense. And about how
Mhm.
much is that? How much would that be? With
Yeah.
just the plain, like, you got to get the minimal. You get a
Yeah,
casket, no headstone.
you can get like, yeah, you can. I think you can start out at 10 or 15,000. You could go up to like 30,000, I think. But
Okay, so stuff that's just gonna handle the funeral of your family.
yeah, you can.
You ain't got nothing to lead to them. It's not drawing no type of nothing.
Nah, them ain't doing nothing but just strictly final expense.
Oh,
No living
got you.
benefits or nothing like that. So that's why we always say get it early, man. Get it early before anything happen. Like that's why we young, we ain't really want to think about it, but then we gotta hit our young folks up, in their 20s, like man, just get it right now while it's so cheap, while you
And I was
healthy,
gonna,
and then you
I
gotta
can say
worry
you
about
can
no
get it
more.
as soon as you born. You can get life insurance on somebody, right?
Yeah, as soon as you're
You just go
born,
ahead and
yeah.
get it then.
Yeah, you can get as soon as they like 2 weeks or like 10 days or 2 weeks, you can get it on the babies.
Now, with that though, what like you have that, what's it called? See, it's this sudden infant death. Now, would they still cover that? Because you can get it for infant, but what if they pass in a short amount of time? Because I know you was talking about like the old people. Do
Uh,
they
I mean,
do it like that?
you know what? I don't even ever think I've even. I ain't. It's crazy. I don't never thought about that one. I don't know the answer to that one. That's crazy because I don't. People really don't normally get life insurance as soon as the baby is born. Like that's just something that we just now like figuring out like how important it is to get life insurance for your kids. And it's not
Mhm.
even for the death part. People get life insurance on their kids to build them wealth already. So by the time they 30, they can have 500,000 or something like that they can pull from. By the time they 65, you make they a millionaire just off of the life insurance that you got from them, and it's the same price and everything. So by the time
Prices never change.
price never change. Price never change. It's crazy how it works, especially like with for kids. Like man, if I know what I knew now, my kids got policies. They got policies now, and it's growing money for them. But they was
Mhm.
like 6 and 7 when I got it. If I know what I knew now, as soon as they popped out
Right.
on the line,
Stamping. Put the stamp on
right? What is that
them.
on you? Hey,
Now what
serious,
she said, what about like cardiac issues, heart issues? Can you still, is it still a no for life? Is it a no for life insurance?
it just depends. It depends on how long ago it was, how healthy you've been afterwards. what your diet is like that type of stuff. You're gonna have to like tell them like I've been working out every day now, I'm eating better now. You doing more things to help your life become better so you don't go through that type of stuff no more. But I mean it's possible, but you have to go through some hoops. You have to like almost like getting a if you were trying to get a job or something, you want to tell them like I need to have a letter of recommendation. That's basically how that'll work. So you have to just tell them like I've been working out every day. I quit smoking or whatever. Quit eating all the bad stuff I've been eating. I done
Yeah.
drop my weight, all kind of stuff. They see you like doing healthy or living a healthier lifestyle. There's still a chance for you to get a policy, especially
Okay.
like because every underwriter is different. So it's like to their discretion. So I know if you get it, if you start talking to the underwriters, like me as an agent, that's my job is to talk to the underwriters for you and to give them a little peace of mind that you actually gonna live to be able to pay this policy. Because that's the reason why they say no, because they're like, man, what's the point of giving this policy if it's not we're not gonna nearly get any kind of return from it.
Right. Right. That's what you said. So how do we claim the life insurance once we are grown? She need to
So
know what the parents got on her so she can run that back. Go ahead, DC
yeah,
Pooh.
right. That's what
It's probably crazy too.
yeah, it might yeah, you could take ownership of it. You have to talk to your parents and they can give you ownership of it. But that's something you have to talk to them because they own a policy. So you have to get with them and your agent and then they can just switch it over. Especially
That's
when they got it when you was so you can change ownership of policies, all kind of stuff. You can change ownership, you can change beneficiaries and everything. So if somebody make you mad, you might have had a wife and you might have left. You off my policy now. You feel me? So
dang, that's dirty. Like
you
keep
can
me
do it
on
like that.
here.
Yeah. I'm just
That's
saying,
so
like that's
messed
how
up.
flexible it is. Like you can really, like, if you change your mind, you can, you might
So
have
I
been
got
out
a
married
question.
4 or 5 times.
I got a question. A lot of people say like, "Oh, I got life insurance through my job." That don't mean nothing, right? Because you don't get that money.
That don't mean nothing, especially if you got life insurance through your job. Do you plan on being in that job forever? So as soon as you leave the job, then you leave the life insurance too. And then the life insurance company is literally in control of that policy. So they can strip that policy from you anytime they want to.
So you
Then
pay money for 30 years and you be like, all right, I'm out. Ain't no heck no. I need
it
my
ain't
money
nothing.
back.
That's what I'm saying. It ain't none. You can't take it with you. And then 9 times out of 10, it's not even enough. The death benefit is not going to even be enough to like. So say if it's like okay, so say I'm married and I got a wife and kids, the policies might be like 100,000, 200,000. But if someone was having me today,
God bless
how
you.
long is that gonna last them?
Right. My bad. I ain't mean to laugh. I ain't
No,
mean to
no,
laugh
no.
like I was reading her comment.
Right.
God
I
bless
just
you.
said it.
She ready. She about to call them tonight. I'm gonna need
Call them.
ownership of that life insurance policy. Y'all done had
Yeah, for real. Look at their living benefits and everything. You might have some cheese accumulated in it and everything too. Who
That's
knows?
tight.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
now, okay, so she said, what about retirement? So what if you leave the job from retirement, you still can't pull your life insurance with you?
I think it depends on the job you got. So it depends on the type of job. I know my mom, she retired from the IRS, so she worked for the government, but she was grandfathered into a hold on, what she say? Your brother.
She talking about my brother like, hey,
Yeah.
now you ain't getting that. Go ahead and wait on it.
But so these are the government better pay me. Yeah, so her
Cause she
policy.
got life insurance.
Okay, so yeah, my mom, she just retired in December. So
Mhm.
her policy is, I think it's for like 25,000, she said, but it drops every year. And I think it's gonna stop at like 7,000 or something. So even when you retire, it's still not guaranteed, and that's just for certain jobs.
Now, is there a certain one that may be guaranteed through a job? Ain't there like a certain like process or something like that?
I think that's per job. Really, you got to find a job with them type of benefits. There might be jobs out there that will let you keep it, but I know for the most part,
That
it's
damn
not
piece of
gonna
party
be.
money. I'm calling my job tonight.
Like that pizza party, buddy. Like, look, you
That's
did the
that
pizza.
damn pizza party money. My life insurance niggas and Domino's. That's so messed up, bro. That is so dirty. So could you tell us what does the term riders mean in life insurance in a life insurance policy?
So riders are like extra benefits that you can attach to your policy. So they have normally like, so say like for me, my policy is I have a policy on myself, and then I got term riders for my kids. So the term riders are for like 15,000, and it lasts for I think I got it for like 30 years or something like that. And you can add them to your policy. And there's other type of riders where like guarantee insurability riders where you pay extra for the extra coverage. Just like if you buy in a car or something, you pay extra for like the sunroof or heated seats or something like that. It's just extra stuff you can add on to the policy. And there's a lot of riders you can add on to them too. But I just know the kids one is the most common one because you don't have to get the kids they own. It's cheaper to get them on your own policy instead of giving the kids they own. But then, of course, they don't last forever.
Right, because then you said it was a policy that you didn't get when you turned 18 or something like that. When we did the last interview.
Yeah, it run out. So if like it was just that term policy I was telling you about. Like if they had they got a term on me, so then the term ended up running out when I was like 20, 25 or 26 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I had to get my own.
Make sure y'all get whole life. Unless you know what you don't know, your term for real. Don't just be like, oh yeah, I only got five, I only got no. Get you that whole life so you get your money because you no matter what, you get your whole.
Yeah,
But
you
that
do.
term, you don't get that.
Right. Now I will say this about the term policies though. They are good for like people that have assets. So like I said before, you'll want to get like I would say you get both. Like if you got like a house and you got like you paying a mortgage, I would get the term policy for the amount of the mortgage. So like say if your house like 200,000, 300,000, get a 300,000 policy for however long your mortgage is. And then so like I just did one for one of my friends for like 300,000 for like 20 years, and she paying like 27 a month. So that's still a nice part. That's what I'm saying. It's cheap. She most likely gonna outlive it, but I mean, for the peace of mind, just in case something happened, the
Right.
kids ain't gotta
Sign
move
me
and nothing like that.
up.
That's what I'm saying. Like the life insurance is not expensive at
Sign
all.
me up on Saturday. Saturday, I'm gonna be sitting at your chair. Look, she said I need that. Yeah, I'm gonna
Look,
definitely
look,
be
look.
sitting in your chair. Now, will
I got my
my bad, I
sheets
ain't mean to cut
ready,
you off.
so if I need, if I got my sheets,
Yeah,
my
because I was gonna
information
say now
sheets.
Saturday at your event, will you be doing policies or is it just you know what I'm saying you gonna be up there teaching or are you gonna actually be helping people get policies?
We can. I mean, if somebody want to get a policy, if they want to have time to sit down and go over something, we could do that. We could definitely,
Okay.
or at least like I would like to set appointments, because depending on what everybody got going on. But if somebody's ready to at least sit down and talk, it don't take long to figure out what you
Yeah.
work best for you, especially if you just want to get something like that, like 27 a month. Like you can't for 300,000. I mean, that's still covering your house and everything, and then it really,
Right. Right. Like that's beautiful.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people should just it's not nowhere near as expensive as people think it is. It's definitely affordable, And then sometimes you might have to just, might not get a cup of coffee that day or something to put into your policy. You know what I'm saying? Just it might be
I
something
was
like
gonna
that.
ask you. I was gonna ask you like what's the cheapest policy that just to give people a number like you can get life insurance.
Man, there's policies out there that I've seen for like $10, $20. Like literally, like them term policies, those super cheap, and they got kids policies that for like $9. That I mean, they only policies though. They don't come with nothing else, but still, it's a lot. Like
Yeah.
I still like that, man. Then the person I did the policy for, she's 35. So just imagine she was 25. That's saving 300,000, probably be like $15. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So
that
it's
inflation. But you
but the
said
thing is
inflation
about
didn't.
inflation don't touch life insurance though. That's the crazy part. The policies
Yeah.
been getting cheaper. And the policies been getting cheaper, and the interest rates on the ones that get guaranteed interest rates, they've been going up.
Yeah, she said I was thinking 170 $200 a month for what I wanted. That's crazy cheap, right? Because I
Yeah.
need. So how much you thinking for like a 500,000?
So if you want to find, if you talking about term, it'll be close to like for 30 years, it'd be about, I'll say like 60 to 70 for 30 years. So if you do like 20 years, it get cheaper. For that's
Okay.
term now. Now, if you're doing permanent, it's gonna be that might be where you looking at the high price stuff like 300 a month, something like that
Okay.
for the 500,000. But that's for permanent though.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And so
you
that
get. But
for my bad. You go ahead.
I was just about to say, like, if you get a policy that big, I would if you want to just spend like 300 a month, I would tell you to max fund that policy and get a cheaper death benefit. So then the cash value grows, and now you gaining you using it for the long game anyway because you getting a permanent policy. So your money is gonna grow and grow and grow. If you putting $300 in there and only like 100 is going to the life insurance and the other 200 is going towards the cash value, think about all that compound interest that'd be growing right now.
Right. That shit crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Like
crazy.
it's a lot of stuff. It's so much people can do. And I want to say one more thing because I was talking to one of my homies. Um, he in real estate, and he wanted me to check out like a what would happen if he put in 30,000 right now? Could he take it right back out? And then now he just paying himself back, and he being his own bank. And I looked up the
Right.
numbers, and you can literally do that. You can literally put in 30,000 today, get it just a lump sum, and then take it right back out. So now, like I was telling you before, that same 30,000 that's sitting in the policy is still growing, even though he took it out. It's still gaining interest in everything.
That's crazy, bruh. And
That's
people don't know about this.
people use it to flip houses and all kind of stuff.
Now I want to ask you, like, cause you didn't say. Oh wait, before I do, she said she want to know, you can't just get one big whole. You can't just get one big policy for the whole family.
They got policies that you can do like joint ownership, like you can do like the husband and wife get one, but I mean you can get one for the whole family. That's like the riders type of thing, but not for. I mean, depend on what you mean, like the whole family. You mean a wife and two kids, or your husband, wife, and three kids. It depend on you talking about cousins too, nieces.
I was gonna say, what about like your
So what?
parents and stuff like that? Like if you know.
Yeah, you can get so they can get policies. Like I said, like everybody will have to get their own individual, but like a husband and wife can get a joint policy together, and then like business owners can get joint policies together. But like for the whole family, they will still have to get the individuals. Like if me and my fake wife right now got a policy, then the kids have to get their own and stuff like that. Aunties and all that kind of stuff, they had to get their own.
Okay.
I do it
Yeah.
with like group policy and stuff like that, but it's still at the end of the day, it's still individual stuff. So
Yeah. And I was gonna say, what now? Okay, because it'd be everybody's own separate. If you get a whole policy like that, it'd still be everybody's own separate
hmm
policy.
hmm
Okay. 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 Now she said, what's the difference between permanent and whole life?
permanent whole life is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the same thing. Permanent is there's three different types of permanent policies: a whole life, a universal life, and the index universal life. The whole life is just that's one that's just more geared toward just death benefit. It still gains some cash value, but it's still geared towards the death benefit only. The universal life has a higher rate of return, but it's not indexed in the market. That's why the index universal life is indexed in the market, and that gains you get a lot of gains because of what the market does. So that's the three different types of permanent policy. There is also called actually another type. I don't sell this one. It's called a variable. Now the variable is the one that's it's a variable universal life, and that's the one that's your money is literally in the market. So it goes up and down with the market, and if it crashes, your money goes with it. So that's we don't mess with those because
That's what's up.
we want to offer make sure people got that zero for them, so they never lose no money no matter what.
Right. Now would you say you would say life insurance is better than getting a 401k?
For the most part, yeah, because you don't pay any taxes on it. The 401k is in the market, so a lot of people losing money in the 401ks right now. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people are losing money in the 401ks. What's been going on with the country or whatever. I would say like if you got a 401k and your employer is matching it, that's cool, but that's I wouldn't put no more into it. But still, the life insurance is it's already taxed, so you ain't got to worry about no back end taxes or nothing like that. Because all the money you put in the 401k, you when you want to eventually take it out, you have to pay all those taxes on it. So whatever tax, if you want a higher tax bracket, that's a lot more money coming out. Or
Yeah.
on the other way, you put money in your life insurance and you it's already pre-tax, so you ain't even got to worry about taxes or nothing. And then no one can touch it either. 401ks
Yeah.
in the market, people lose a lot of money on their 401ks.
I know it's people salty, man. It was something I was watching where everybody had lost their 401k. It was a video I had watched, and they had been working there for like 30 some years, about to retire. And I'm like, boy, that is dirty. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like,
got.
bro, save yourself. Get you some life insurance. I have life insurance, but how many policies can you have? Is
Many
there
as
a
you
limit
want.
on policies?
Mm-mm.
Policies?
Nah, you get many as you want. I got like three or four. No, I got four. You got
Man,
many as you
that's
want.
tight.
You got
So
many as
you
you
balling for real? I need to trip your ass.
hey, I told my brother, man, don't try. My brother, my beneficiary, man. So if somewhere happens, that boy will have to work no more. I promise you.
Right. And that's dope. I know he honored like what with bro gone. He done hooked me up for real.
Yeah, bro, I want to
But
worry about
that's
nothing.
how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how it's supposed to be, man. You supposed to want to make sure your family is cool. And
Hmm.
then like especially for the people who don't have children, you know what I'm saying? They probably want to have them life insurance put aside because you can like plan out your whole everything with them, right?
Yep, you can plan your everything with it. You get a will and a trust, and then you can say what you want to have happen to it. Some go to auntie or mom or cousin or nephew or niece or something like that, or pay this off, pay that off. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can do.
Yeah. Hey,
Crazy.
Lady D, she done laughed.
What up?
I can't wait to get this policy out on you, cuz.
Oh,
While
life
eating
is
chicken and
crazy.
waffles. Hold on, for those who may not have heard at the beginning, could you tell about your event that's going on this Saturday?
Man, look, Saturday, can't wait. It's gonna be good food. Get chicken and waffles. Yeah, I love that. You gotta clap for that. Man, my cousin came in town just to do the chicken and waffles. Man, I'm telling you, these waffles, the best waffles I've had in my life. And then we got Shanice. She gonna make the Oreo cake.
Mhm.
Y'all seen it on my story, and then she
That
make.
motherfucker look bomb, boy.
I know I've had them. She made me Oreo cakes before for like I normally go to her because I'm the dessert guy at the family functions. I always bring the dessert, so I like to
What?
support
You ain't
everybody.
even bringing your own dessert?
No, no
Now I'm the
support.
dessert
You
guy. They
know,
probably think
support the
you
support.
making it. They probably thought you done made it. You probably holding everything with confidence. Like, yeah, I'm
Walking
the
in there,
dessert.
I'm like, yeah,
Look what I
that was
brought
cool. What's
y'all.
this? Like,
They give you extra ribs and shit. This ain't even your cake.
all right. Everybody that worked hard, I just went in there like, look,
Right. You just,
at least
but
it
see,
ain't store bought.
at least it ain't store bought, but they probably think now to your family that tune into this, they gonna know now. Like,
I
dang,
know,
every
I
piece
know,
of
I
little
know.
that's so messed up. We thought it was you. They probably gave you a chef jacket and everything.
I know, a little apron and all that,
Right.
man. The crown and everything, man.
And it ain't even you. That's crazy. But
Wow.
the
Hey,
word I think everybody missed this man say was the food is free.
the
The
food
cake
is
is free.
free. The cake is
They
free.
they feeding you so you get this information because
Hmm.
it's very important. Like, so how do you think we could change the narrative of like, what I'm saying? I mean, I could just speak for like, my life and people I've been around. You don't hear about life insurance.
Mm-mm.
You don't hear about life insurance till somebody died and they trying to figure out do they got life insurance instead of what I'm saying,
Right.
spreading the information.
Hmm. And then some people want to come at you when it's too late. They already done had a stroke or they've been in the hospital and then want to ask you about it. Nah, you
Yeah,
want to go ahead and get it now, so you don't gotta think about it no more. Because people be telling me like I don't feel like thinking about that right now, but why not think about it right now for this next 30,
yeah,
40 minutes, however long it takes to get this policy enforced? And then you really don't have to think about it no more. Never again.
right,
Yeah, instead of like I ain't trying to think about it right now, but then next week you think like, damn, what if something happened to me? What am I gonna do? Then another month from now, you still thinking about it. Just go ahead and knock
right.
it out. Get it knocked out.
Yeah, because it's unexpected, man. Life is
Yeah,
is is,
unexpected.
is unexpected. So you want to definitely get that. Get that for your kids. Like the way of the world now, like have you some life insurance for real. And like you said, if you got like a 30-year mortgage, a 15-year mortgage, get that. and pay your stuff off. Like you good.
Exactly. It's so cheap.
Yes, $27.
Yeah,
And what you say for like 300,000, 30,000? What how much you say?
300,000.
For $300,000,
Yes.
$27 a month. You spend that on fast food. You spend
Literally.
that on shit,
Or
boo,
you
the lunch.
DoorDash. Like if you DoorDash,
Yeah, you
that's your
spend
whole meal right
right.
there.
You done spent that in half a order, bro. DoorDash hot.
Right,
I don't
right.
do that shit. Hell no,
I'm about
I
to
cook.
say, right. When I order for you, my kids, I let them try to get some Chick-fil-A or something. We DoorDash that. I'm like, oh,
Ooh, y'all get in the car. Y'all get in the car. Like, don't be
right.
trying to order it. Just get in the car.
Get in the car. Let's just go. Let's just go. Let's go
Right. Like,
party.
nah. You know they eating your fries and shit on the way, like with that
You
shit.
already know. Eat the fries and a little bit of chicken.
But you never said in the beginning you said you had went to a seminar and you heard a man speak. But what program what was the name of the program that you had went to that got you into life insurance?
So I'm with a financial marketing organization called PHP, and it's
Mhm.
really like fast growing. Like, and we are a financial marketing organization because we market for the top insurance carriers of the world. And
Mhm.
this opportunity, like if people are looking for something to do, if you're looking to make some extra money, this is a good way to, learn and maybe make some money on the side. I still work my regular job, and this don't get in the way of my job. So,
Mhm.
um, like I just came from work to do this, but you know, if you got a job and you can be on your phone, you definitely can do this. So, and just what I learned from it, the person I become, like I'm telling you, like this was a couple years ago, I would be scared to death being this live with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So and a lot of people, a lot of my friends, if they watching right now, they know I used to be real shy and wouldn't do
True.
none of this type of stuff. But in financial service and PHP, that really helped me a lot. And then it's another the guy that started PHP. His name is Patrick B. David. Look him up. He's really on to something, man. He just had this vault conference in Florida. Tom Brady was there. Mike Tyson was there. He just got part ownership of the Yankees. He the one that do all he interviewed
The bald
Kobe.
head guy?
Nah, I ain't not bald head. You have to look. I'm
Okay.
gonna send you a link so you can look him up because he's dope on everything he talk about, man. I'm talking about like it's crazy what I'm about to tell y'all because he got a podcast called the PBD podcast. He was talking about how he raised his kids. He's like, I don't give my kids gifts. They got to earn everything. So if they want a Lego set, they got to read a book. If they want this new game, they got to read a couple
That's how
books.
my dad was, bro. That's how
That's
my
how,
dad was.
yeah.
Same exact way, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, man, that's crazy, but because he got it. I mean, or obviously, like this is his company, and it's like about to be
Yeah.
$1 billion company, and he got the. I'm telling you, for him to be able to be on that type of stuff, and then it's so much stuff going on with this company. It's crazy. And I get a chance for ownership, depending on how I perform. I can get ownership of the company. It's wonderful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they taking you, they like people is going on the
That's what's-
yeah, people is going on they going on this Saturday. If you qualify, you would have made it to a tour of the Yankee Stadium. So you get to get on the field, you get to see everything.
that's what's up, man.
I
Now
probably
will he be there Saturday? Or he
he
gonna
ain't gonna get
be
us. Nah, he too big time. We gotta if y'all want him to come, we gotta pack out we're gonna pack something out for him to come. We're gonna have to I don't know what we're gonna pack out a stadium, not a stadium, but it might have to be a convention center. We might end up having to pack that out for him to come up here. But
dang, that'll
yeah,
be dope. I think
yeah,
y'all can
we'll
do it.
be dope. I believe we can do it too. That's on my vision board and everything. Well, I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
really want to be able to do that because man, it's crazy, man, to see how far the company came, especially
Yeah.
because it started in 2009. So we
Mhm.
started 2009, only 66 agents. Now it's like 30 some thousand, and we in all the states now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I see you be traveling. Now, do you be traveling with them or is that with your other job?
it's both.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah. So I was in Vegas. That was for this. We normally have events in Vegas, and then we got like my cousin. I went. She live in Vegas too, so we gonna plan on doing another one of these in Vegas because she cook so good, and everybody in her city wanna. I want some of that. I want some of that. So we're gonna set up a nice little business thing for her to go for life insurance with people out there. So the good thing about this is you can get your license in any state. Be making money. I can make money living here from
Mhm.
Vegas. I can make money from Texas. So that's crazy. Yeah, that's why I
That's
go down to
what's
Texas
up,
too.
man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What's going
Yes, sir.
on? What's going on, Kev? Yeah. Hold on though. So do anybody have any questions? I think we done asked a whole bunch, but I want to see if any of the viewers got any questions, something that y'all may need to know that we haven't went over. I hope and pray people go back and watch this live and get this information.
Mm-hmm.
$27 a month for $300,000. Now I'm not trying to solicit or sell or nothing like that. I'm I'm more so focused on this. It happens. You don't want to be a burden. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
Because you know
right.
what I'm saying, you don't want to, be a burden to your family, you know what I'm saying, having to grieve and stuff like that. Because that's pressure. I've seen it, man. I've
I've
seen
seen it
people
too.
go through it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's very unexpected, you know what I'm saying? And now you're left up to this and you may not have it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's please
That's
get
it.
your life insurance.
I seen this 130 West Second Street. It's right next to Table 33 downtown. If you know where the federal building is, so like right across the street. It's down the street from the convention center too. It's on 130 West Second Street in the corner. It sounds like the corner of Second and Wilkinson, like literally
Yeah.
down the street from the county on
And do
Second.
they have to, is there a dress code?
I mean, you want to, yeah, nah. I mean, you want to dress business casual, but we ain't gonna kick nobody out. As long as you ain't, looking crazy. But we welcome in everybody. We want everybody to get it. Don't matter what you dress like. We want everybody to get this information.
Yeah.
It's
Make
very
sure y'all
important.
come get it.
Yeah,
Real.
yeah.
Hey
I'm
man.
thankful for this.
Hold on. I think I did have one more question. Tax information. What are the tax benefits with life insurance?
Man, it's all you don't have to pay no taxes on it. No taxes. No taxes.
No taxes.
7702 code. Anything tied to life insurance cannot be taxed. So you don't have to worry about.
7702 code.
Yep. You
Let
can
me
look it
write
up.
that down. I'm just putting that on everything.
Yeah, look it up.
7702 code. And they be like, you ain't even got what you need. Like, there, I got the code. Like, what you
Hey, look at
mean?
the code
Long
though.
as I got the code. Like, 7702 code.
Oh, that's
Man,
great.
this has really been all the way live, man. I thank you for coming on again. You know what I'm saying? Last time
I
you
appreciate you
was
for
here, we
having
had
me.
the table over there. We trying to move it around. And I hope you start your podcast too, because you said you wanted to start one.
I want to start one.
Do that, man.
I'm I'm calling you all the questions because I seen the growth and I
Yeah.
love what y'all do. I'm so happy for y'all, man. I seen the growth. I
Appreciate it.
love seeing the growth. I love seeing it
Man,
because
don't
you
make me
just
cry, bro.
inspired me, man. You inspired me because you all gonna start from somewhere and then you just keep on
Definitely.
and getting better and better every day. And I love to see it.
Thank
I
you,
love
man.
everything you've been doing, the interviews and all that kind of stuff. I see, look at I be
Man,
loving
I
seeing y'all
appreciate you
do
because you be sharing, bro. I appreciate
You
you, bro.
know, I
You
don't
be
play
looking
around.
out,
Like I said,
bro.
what I be like, I'll be like, what we do. We rock
Yeah.
around here, man. We all gonna blow, man. We
We got
all
to. It's gonna be crazy when we all do too. That's just gonna be crazy. Like
we gonna be
just
on dots and everything. Like, look, you're trying to sail to wherever you trying to hit the Pacific this
you
weekend.
feel me? That's what I'm saying. We not gonna beat them niggas that went in that tank and went under there trying to find the Titanic. We got to stay on land with me, bro.
Ah, we is in the coast. We get
And she said her and her kids gonna be there. So
That's
you
cool.
got some
My
people
kids gonna be
coming,
there. My
huh?
kids gonna be there. My kids coming.
Oh yeah. So
My
okay,
cousin kids
boom.
coming too.
Okay, cool.
And
Yeah, it's
she
going
brought
down.
yep. She brought the kids in there.
It's going down. So make sure y'all there this Saturday, 12:30 to what?
Probably about 12:30. I'll say the two.
12:30 to 2.
Yeah,
You know
really
what I'm saying?
until but because like you said, like if somebody wanna, somebody ready to sit down in there and talk about some life insurance, we can go ahead and knock it out while we're there.
Yeah. So tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Make sure y'all there this Saturday. Get this information and get something to eat.
Get something to eat, please.
Yeah, just get something to eat.
I don't know why I'm begging to get y'all free food, but
Right, you feel me? Get something to eat. And we gonna be there with the microphones. We gonna be
yeah, I
interviewing.
can't
We
wait.
gonna
I
see what's
can't
going
wait.
on. I
Hey,
can't
look,
wait,
watch
man,
the
to get y'all
transformation
action.
because I'm gonna have a haircut too. I'm gonna have my
Oh,
haircut.
okay.
Really, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure.
let me shout out Crystal real quick, man. Crystal Mullins, man. She really good with them clippers. So if y'all need
Oh
a
yeah,
barber,
yeah.
yeah, and she come to the crib and everything, man. And man, she might even have a shot with you. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's what's
yeah,
up.
yeah. Oh look, man, Crystal saved my life. I know. We be talking about life insurance. Let me tell this one story. That's my dog, man. She
Mm.
saved me. It was Thanksgiving. She hit me up like 2 in the morning. You up? I said, this is better than one of them other you up texts. Because I thought I was about to get no haircut. I said,
You said I'm up now.
you hear me? You know how
Oh
we
yeah,
do
that's mom.
haircuts. Need a haircut, especially for Thanksgiving, the
Give,
holidays. Gotta have them. She saved my life.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, man, she'll pull up.
I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna screenshot this so we can see when Dr. Miracle get you together.
Yeah, please do. 'Cause I'm telling you. I told her to wait because I just wanted to I wanted to go ahead and be as fresh as possible. I told her to wait till tomorrow. Again, cut
Yeah.
tonight.
And that's how I be feeling. I like day before cuts.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I gotta have day before.
day
Got to.
before or that morning. It just looks so
It
crispy or
do, it
something, man.
do. I'm
Like
telling you.
it be so crazy.
It
But
ain't nothing like
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I ain't gonna hold you. I know it's getting late. At least it look like it. My blinds ain't open.
yeah, it's
But bro,
about
I appreciate this. I hope people get this information. What's up, cuz? Roger on here. What's going on, boy? I hope people get this information and really, take it in. I appreciate that. And then hopefully I'm on your podcast as soon as you drop. I'm on
Hey,
there.
you know what? Look, I like how we do. We might have to figure something out. We can get on and talk about anything. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
shit, I'm down. We can always do another one. It ain't nothing.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
this about to be what I gotta. I'm trying to build our name, man, trying to get us, followers all over. You feel me? Like
I'm
they
with that.
spotting. I want them to motherfucking cover the world.
I'm with. That's what I'm on. That's what I'm on
You
too.
feel me? Like,
I'm
and
on that.
everybody that's on it, like, look, boom, this one here, boom, this one do this, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna go for real.
I'm with you on that. I'm with it
Heck
100.
yeah.
percent Whatever you need, we got it.
I appreciate it, man. I
For
thank you
sure.
so much for this interview, bro.
Hey man, I appreciate you for helping me get the word out there and my event and everything. Can't wait to see y'all on Saturday.
Yes,
12.
sir. We there. We there with our plates. Do we got to bring our plate and fork, or
Now
is
we
there?
got plates and everything for you.
Ah! I was gonna come prepared. Like, all right, bro. Before I turn on these
right,
mics, before I turn on these mics, I see that on that video. Like, do the trick, what you did with the syrup.
right. I look at that video, I get hungry too. I'm like, man, I can't wait myself. Am I gonna be up here trying to talk to everybody, or I'm gonna be eating?
You gonna be trying to eat? Just hold on. Wait a minute. What you
Hold
said?
on,
Hold on.
yeah,
Wait.
but
Hold on.
see, hold on,
Wait. Hold on.
get this chicken pop.
Right. Now you got to make sure you chew this many times because you
Right, you
ain't
don't
got no
want
life
to choke
insurance right now.
unless you got a policy.
Right.
Then you can choke.
Right. Don't choke unless you got no policy.
Oh man, this is
That's
bad.
fucking funny. Oh man, I'm gonna watch this back and be rolling.
I know, me too. I can't wait.
But sometimes you gotta laugh from crying though, even though like it's a serious thing because everybody needs this because everybody passes on. But you gotta laugh, man. Laughter is the best drug. If you just
It
be
is
happy and don't stress, you'll get you some life insurance because they
for
gonna know
real.
you good.
They gonna know you exactly. You ain't stressing, you
Right.
laughing all the time. I'm
You
telling you,
feel
that's
me? They gonna
true.
know you healthy because you laughing. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
You
Your
on the phone
face
happy
ain't dragging you on
with
like
everybody.
for real, bro. Laughter's the best drug, man.
It is. It is. I
Yeah,
believe that.
but I appreciate this, man. I'm gonna go ahead and log up out of here. And I
I
hope y'all,
appreciate it.
man, tune in to Hood Talk Podcast. We on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere you can type in Hood Talk Podcast. Just Google it, and it's gonna be everywhere. Make sure you put the dots in, helping others overcome doubt. You feel me? It's an acronym. So, but I thank you so much for this, man.
Man, I appreciate you too. Let me
Keep being great, bro.
out there. You too. You too.
Keep
And
being
tell them
great.
about your song. Get your song out there. You
Oh
got
yeah, my
to play your
song.
song.
Okay, my homeboy Big Meal got me on the happy birthday song, bro. It's a banger, bro. Check it out. You can make it a reel on Facebook. You can make it a reel on Instagram and Snapchat. And my homegirl Lil Wayne just did a video on with the workout board because it's fast, it's upbeat. So if your birthday coming up, you need to get ready for your birthday. You need to get ready for your birthday. So this is the song you want to motherfucking listen to because it's gonna make you move. He spitting on there. He said, "Now drink and party." it's an upbeat song, man. So if you in a bad mood, turn it on, bro. Bet
You'll
it's
be
gonna turn
turned
you
in
up.
no time.
Yeah, check his album out, man. Strictly for the ladies, man. Check that out too, bangers. But I appreciate you, man. Why
Hey,
I feel like my mom on the phone? Cause I done said, all right, man, I appreciate
I
it.
know. And that's why I said we got to pick another one. We just talking and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We got to just keep doing it. You
What that one that used to be Lil John when he was trying to get off the phone and he was like, if anybody feel you, nigga, I feel you. But I gotta
know?
go, man. If you wanna that shit,
Oh, that's
that
crazy.
shit crazy. No, whatever. They the poor people coming in because they see we laughing and shit. This is the after party. Now we didn't talk about insurance now, bro.
Right.
This the insurance after party. This ass gonna be Saturday.
I'm telling you what. I'm having a
Yeah,
little something.
a little nap. But all right, this the real one right here.
All right.
All right, bro.
All right. Appreciate you.
You know it.
All right.